My name is Chance Williams Jr., and this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Alright, in spite of the fact that when I started off I was just laughing because my mom said as much recording as I do, I should have a record. She apparently thinks that I sing when I'm recording, which I normally do not. I want to talk to you guys about Facebook Messenger real quick. Alright, so this is what just happened to me, and I want to get this off my chest before I forget. I was removed from a group, not that I'm complaining, because I don't like being added to these groups that have absolutely no topic of discussion whatsoever. And the forum should be a little bit bigger. You know, if you're joining the group, you actually should have the whole group, and you should be able to talk to each other about random things. Well, apparently, somebody put me in some kind of religious group, and since I'm video blogging, it's kind of hard to do that. And unless Gina comes on, then there's really no need for me to stop doing what I'm doing. And I would prefer for people to not throw religious stuff down my throat. Let me make this abundantly clear. All right? I believe in God. There's no question that I believe in God. I hope that the Bible is right and that believing in God is my kingdom of heaven doorway key. Now, I could be wrong. The Bible's not 100% up to par on my standards of what's right and what's wrong. I try to be as biblical as possible in life. I'm not doing a very good job at it. There are some commandments that I don't support, and there are some commandments that I probably support too much. Thou shalt not kill. I don't really support that because I think it depends on the situation. Thou shalt not steal. I don't really support that because I really think it depends on the situation. Because if you're stealing because you're hungry, that's a whole different ballgame than you stealing just because you ain't got nothing better to do. So, this woman, I have no idea who she is. I don't care, and I'm not trying to be a dick about this shit. But she sent me this thing, and it's like a chain letter wanting me to resend it to like 14 people. I don't have that many friends in real life. How the hell you think I'm going to send it to 14 people who added me on Facebook, who probably just added me just to have something to do, just to fill in a space on the screen or something, You don't really know if you're ever going to meet these people. And some of the people who I do have as friends, I write on their page or whatever, but I don't get them all. And I would love to get them all, but here on YouTube is my forum, so if they want to send me messages, I got a better chance of seeing it here when I get the chance to take the time to make the time to actually get on here and see what's going on. Where we have these little circles pop up on our phone, and it says, you have been entered into this group. And it's not like they face me or messenger me or whatever and ask me if I want to be in a group. They just automatically put me in a group. And I'm like, okay. So it seems like I'm the only one who will top in what is the topic that we're talking about. Because if they're talking about something and like really we're carrying on a conversation, like let's say we want to talk about Donald Trump's bitch ass, okay, then I'm there. I don't have a problem being in this group as long as we're actually gonna like send messages back and forth and not just be sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Which most of the time when somebody pops up on my screen, I carry on a conversation with them. If they don't pop up on my screen or they add me to um, a group that has no title and no topic, and even if they add me to one that does have a title and still no topic, and we're just in a group, but I can't read what the hell the topic is because it's not like posted on my phone on what the hell the topic is. So, long story short, she sent me this prayer. And I don't have a problem keeping a prayer for myself because God knows I need them. But I don't think that it is right. And it's the same thing when I'm on Facebook itself. And these are two things I don't think God would appreciate. When you see the sad story and they put a hex on you if you don't give them an amen and share it with everybody. I don't think that's how God works because I don't think God repays ugly with more ugly. God's supposed to be all forgiving. And you can't just force someone to give someone a prayer and give them a sad story. There are a lot of hustlers that use God as an excuse to get money from you as well. And you can't always tell who's hustling you and who's not. So yeah, I'll say an amen because I do believe in God. But I'm not going to sit here and post this thing or send it to 7 to 14 friends that they request me to do because I don't have that many friends in real life. How the hell I look sending this stuff to 14 people who I would like to keep my friends on Facebook because somebody messengered me and said I had to send this to 14 friends. Well, look, here's the thing. You can't give me any worse of luck than God has already given me. And I don't think God can give me much more worse outside of killing me. My luck is really, really bad. If that wasn't the case, I'd be acting right now instead of ranting on YouTube every night with like 5 or 6 videos a night. Now, like I said, I believe in God, but I also believe that you don't have the right to shove your religion down someone else's throat. In a sad twist of fate, that's kind of what America was stolen from the Native Americans for, so that people can have the right to have religious beliefs. And unfortunately, one of the things that people have taken away from people in America is the right to marry more than one wife or more than one husband, depending on how you look at it. Or they have, I guess, accommodated people with same-sex marriages and all that stuff. None of that stuff really affects me one way or the other. But I would love to have 2 wives if it was possible, 3. But might be biting off more than I can chew. But maybe it's just because I'm a sex addict and I just love sex. And now women don't always love sex, so if I have 1 or 2 wives, it wouldn't be that bad. One of them gonna get it in. But on a serious note, I don't really think that you on Messenger, whoever you are, should force people to send people prayers. I don't know all my friends on Facebook's religious preference. I kind of don't care because they have that right. If they're atheists, if they're Christian, if they're Baptist, if they're Catholic, if they're Presbyterian, if they're Muslim, if they're Jewish, if they're Buddhist, I don't want to push my religion down their throat. I can't change their mind of their faith. It's not my job. So please, when you're on Messenger, everybody play nice. And if the room isn't going to have a topic, please don't add me. Because if we're not going to actually carry on a conversation that is enlightening and thrilling and something that I really want to do, I would prefer you guys to not add me to the group. I will still be your friend if you don't add me, but I would be a better friend preferring that if you do add me, there's actually something to talk about. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. This is 7.5 minutes of your life that you can't get back from the actor who has not been discovered and probably never will be. Good night. I'll be back.